Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for always stopping by. In today's video, I want to talk about how to deliver like a Hebrew woman and the meaning of delivering as a Hebrew woman. Most of us miss this misconception about Hebrew woman. They will tell you a Hebrew woman is somebody that gave birth through the vagina. That is pure lies. A Hebrew woman is a woman that gave birth, whether through CS, whether through vaginal delivery, and came out alive with the baby. That is the true definition of a Hebrew woman. We've lost so many women today as a result of you want to deliver like a Hebrew woman. The doctors will book you for CS. You will refuse that giving birth through CS will not make you a Hebrew woman, and before you know it, the woman will die. At times, the child will die, and they will still end up opening your tummy, bringing out a dead child. So now tell me, which do you prefer? Is it to give birth like a Hebrew woman and lose your life and that of a child, or to give birth like a Hebrew woman and come out alive with your child? So choose your own Hebrew woman today and know the right one to do. Now, as a woman or as a man watching me or listening to this video, please encourage your sisters, encourage your wives, encourage people you know. Once you want your due to deliver and the doctor said you have to go for an operation for a CS, please don't see it as a crime, don't see it as a bad thing, don't see it as an omen, don't see it as an abomination. If it's an abomination, there is no how medically it will be okay for you to deliver. God will not even bring out that option. Remember that God gave the doctors the wisdom to operate people and make them to live longer. Imagine how many lives we lose every day through childbirth. Imagine how many people that die every time in trying to bring somebody out of the world, and you die in that process because you don't want to obey the doctors. You don't want people to, call you somebody that is not a Hebrew one. I don't know where that language even came from. Please, my brothers and my sisters listening to me, the real definition of a Hebrew woman is you being alive and your child being alive. Let's stop dying young because we want to deliver through the vagina. It's not everybody that will give birth through the vagina. Even when you're going to the hospital, the doctors may even check to see if your pelvic is okay, your cervix is okay to deliver through the vagina. And when they say otherwise, please gladly sign for a CS. If you cannot afford it, they will still operate you. Highest, they will seize you in the hospital, and people can rally around and raise money to save you, to bring you out from the hospital, rather than rallying around to get money to bury you. Let that not be our portion. And please, people should stop asking women, how do you deliver? Is it CS? That is a very wrong question. I've gone to visit a woman that just put to bed. The first question somebody sitting by me will ask her, did you born with operation? That is a very wrong question to ask a woman. The most important thing is that the woman is alive, the child is alive. Please stop saying that. Stop making women feel less of a woman. Somebody called me last week that she's in the hospital, that she pray for her, that they want to book her for an operation, that she doesn't want to go for an operation, that she had her first child through an operation and she doesn't want the second one through an operation. I asked her reason. She said that people were mocking her that she gave birth through CS. I told her I don't do that kind of prayers. As long as the doctors have said otherwise, I am not that kind of spiritualist that will come and say, okay, let me pray for you to. No, that one is not a miracle. I don't do that, because I am learned, and I will never deceive anybody to say, okay, wait, let me pray for you, or let me do holy water for you to be baffled so that you deliver through the vagina. I cannot do that. I cannot do that. So when I told the woman, no, listen to your doctor. If the husband, it was actually the person that introduced her to my channel. I spoke with the husband, said that I should beg her to accept. I said, you don't need to beg her, give her a dirty slap, her eyes will open. Force her to the theater, she cannot defeat the doctors. Because at times it's the demon in her that is speaking, not her real senses. If anything happens to her, you, the husband, will be the one to suffer. You cannot take care of the innocent child. At the end of the day, the child in her stomach died because of cord. That was why they wanted to do her an emergency CS. The baby died, and at the end of the day, still operated her to bring out a dead child. So when the husband called me and I said, you are the cause of your child's death. You assuming you forced your wife or threatened her that if anything happens to my child, I will divorce you. She would have entered the theater. So there are things you shouldn't do as a woman. You should even be the one to, unless you don't have money. And these people I'm talking about, why is her reason is not because of money, just because of what people will say. That is why I always talk about having too much friends. If you're the type that don't have too much friends, nobody will even come to your house to ask you nonsense question. Nobody will even know that you've given birth. So limit the number of friends. If you know the friends you go out with are not learned, they don't reason the same way you reason, avoid them. Avoid them. She lost that child because of what her friends will ask her, because of what her friends will say. I am making this video to enlighten our women, to enlighten some people. Some men, even some men, mock at their wives. So somebody have told me that the husband will not agree to pay for another CS. That is there anything I can do for her so that she will not give birth through CS? That the husband keep talking about that, how other women are giving birth with through the vagina, and she's giving birth through CS. So as a man, if you are bent on humiliating your wife, please don't bother getting married. Don't bother getting married because you never can tell how your wife will put to bed. So please don't bother getting married if you humiliate your wife if she give birth through CS. CS is not a death sentence. Is a means of giving birth. Is a means of delivery. So don't see it as something evil. Don't see it as a taboo. If it's a taboo, they will not legalize it. If it's a taboo, even some hospitals don't sign again. Unlike before, they will tell somebody must sign before they carry out the CS. Your husband or your parents must sign. Nowadays, they don't sign, they will just save you. So that is to tell you the level we are in this world. Please, my brothers and sisters, stop laughing at people that get birth through CS. Stop making them feel less of a woman. Stop humiliating them. Stop making them to die. Sometimes they know, but some of them will even want to go to a local hospital, maybe a maternity home run by one person, because the person, they will tell you, if you go there, she will help you deliver like a Hebrew woman. Don't go to the hospital, they are going to operate you. And you go there and die and put that innocent maternity owner in trouble. Please let us be wise. This is for 21st century. Don't let people humiliate you. Don't let people mock at you because of the way you give birth to your child. Most of them are looking for children. So do not play with the one God have given to you, and do not play with your life as a woman. I've come to the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye-bye.